Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my channel. I was trying to say, what would I say first? But anyway, today's an open collaboration, and my name is Kendra, and if you like this collaboration, it's open, meaning if you see it and you want to do it and film it, you're welcome to do that. It is hosted by Maniac Grammy. It's actually, her channel is at Maniac Grammy's Homestead. All you have to do is put in your title or your description, hashtag, mix it up in the kitchen, all one word, at Maniac Grammy's Homestead. And we upload on Saturdays. So I've already had almost all my, I'm still in my pajamas. See me in my French press. Olive oil and butter. I'm just gonna fry an egg. There's toast in the oven. I've got fruit, and we'll chat. Get ready. So in the pan with the egg, I put butter, olive oil. This is, what is this? Onion powder, a pepper and salt, and that's all I'm going to use. And I'll flip it, make sure that the middle isn't too runny, and it will be. And I bet my toast is done. I better look. Toast is done and buttered, and that's about. It's about getting there. Maybe another minute. And she's done. I'm going to leave the pan here because I know when the first person gets up, they're going to want it too. If you're not new to the channel and you've been around for a while, you probably know that I don't really do eggs very often. Sometimes they don't mess with my tummy. Sometimes they do just a little bit, which is no big deal. And sometimes it's pretty gruesome. So I'm hoping that this is a good egg. Are you a good egg? I also don't like my eggs to be browned like this when I scramble them, but when I fry them, I do want them brown because I want them done, enough to kill whatever, bird flu could be lurking. I don't know. So anyway, eggs, Caracara oranges, and just a few grapes. The grapes that I got yesterday are just a tinge sour. And maybe it's because it's not the right season for them. I've never had sour grapes like this before, but they're not something I'd throw away. They're just not the sweet green grape flavor that you would normally have. The fact that they're crisp and snappy is what makes it okay for me, I think. If they're not snappy, I'm not eating grapes. Do you know what I mean? I want to show you when I get done eating the little crafty craft thing I did yesterday. I don't know if I filmed the last several minutes or talked to the camera. I guess we'll find out. I'm going to show you my ATCs. I have 2 of them. So, you know how people who do junk journals, artisan journals, artisan prompt journals, what else? Well, ATCs. So, you get to where you start looking at things before you throw them away. So, this right here was a label. There's a hole right here, and it was with twine wrapped around a local honey producer's jar that I got from the butcher shop or from the local fruit and veggie market. I can't remember where. It's been a long time. And the jar is empty, but I had this. This wildflower part and local honey was written, but it was written in regular pen. And this was a very light stamp. The yellow was fine, but you couldn't really see it very well. Anyway, so I took like a Sharpie, a pinpoint Sharpie, black, and I just went over her or his writing. I didn't touch where it says 48 ounces. I thought that was okay. And I inked in black and traced the wings because you couldn't hardly see those, probably because of age. And it had set on my counter, in the sunshine over a summer or something. And she had written, or he, local honey, and I went over that. And it just almost fit on an ATC card, but I had to cut off that very edge there, you'll see. So there's flowers up here, and that's pet tape. No, it's not. It's not pet tape. I'm sorry. It's regular stickers, but I didn't peel them, so there's a little shine. I need to stop being lazy and go ahead and peel my stickers. Let me put it up. Maybe it won't shine as much there. So there's that, and I loved it. Once I blinged out with darker ink, the bee, it really popped. So I was happy with it. And it's a kind of a spring, I guess, because I put spring flowers. I've got a maybe Iris here come out about May, I guess. Anyway, so there's that one, and I love purple. I love purple and yellow and green together specifically. I don't know if anybody else is like that. And I did this in my kitchen, I'll tell you. So I mixed it up here in my kitchen. My husband sat over here and we had a chat while I did that. Okay, here's number 2, and this is the last one. So I went to the bookstore yesterday, the used bookstore, and I found this book full of like Celtic or just Irish kind of stuff. And so I just cut this piece out and I glued it here. It's a very old, beat up, not that great book. I don't know if it's beat up. I looked online and they're $3.59 from the booksellers. Kendra, did not pay $3.59 for a used book like such as this, because it's in season, I bet. I paid $9.45, but I trade in old books there, so I got 50% off of that. Does that make sense? Because it's a used bookstore. You bring in piles of books you don't want. Anyway, I've got here a purplish wallpapery background. And then I found one of my sticker girls with green on, and I cut her feet off so that she would fit where I wanted her to go. My poor feetless women in my ATC cards. And I fussy cut a shamrock or 4-leaf clover from a white sticker background because I didn't want the white on there. And she's just like she found a 4-leaf clover and it's giant apparently. Anyway, she's holding it over her head. And I got a little, from Tim Holtz or whatever his name is, he's got those he's got those tablets full of just sayings, and I looked for one that I could think would even be sort of, kind of Irish. And there it was, a lucky woman. And then I outlined that with some green, and I put a little green accent up there. And there you have number 2. So I've got 2 more, and you can bet your bippy, you have to be my age to know what that means, that I will do 2 more before Thursday when we're supposed to show them. Okay, now I think that's going to be about it. And I wanted to say thank you to Miss Brenda at, just a minute. That's better. I wanted to give her information so everybody can get it, and if they want to do it, they can. Hashtag Mix It Up in the Kitchen at Maniac Grammy's Homestead, and we upload on Saturdays. You know, it's supposed to rain, and I don't mean rain a little bit of gentle northwest rain. I'm in Washington State. I mean, it's going to pour for the next 5 days. So we had dismal rainfall in February, which is bad for us, because when you live here, you are surrounded by trees just everywhere. It's the evergreen state is the name of it. So in the summer, if we didn't get enough rain in the winter, we start off with bad fires, and nobody needs that, right? Awful, awful. Scares me. Anyway, thank you, Brenda, for hosting. And I had a good time with this one. And I hope that you all will like, comment, or subscribe. And I hope that you'll come back tomorrow. Bye, everybody.